This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, visited the Sheikh Zayed Heritage Festival on Friday that is running from the 20th of November through to the 12th of December in Al Wadhba city. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed visited the pavilions at the event, which focus on 4 main environments of the country, including the desert, oasis, sea and mountains. The festival also focuses on many aspects of the local culture, as well as Emirati historical figures that have contributed to the academic and cultural growth of the nation. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed also visited the Memories of a Nation wing, featuring historical films about the UAE and showcasing the late Sheikh Zayed's life and achievements since the establishment of the UAE 43 years ago. He also viewed historical documents and photos put on display for the first time for the public to showcase the history of the UAE. Concluding his tour, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed urged the young generation to hold onto their national identity and heritage and to be open to others to explore foreign cultures and tap into knowledge to enrich their own culture and promote it globally. His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco and His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, performed the Friday prayer at the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Chief of the Abu Dhabi Crown Prince's Court, His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, the Minister of Culture, Youth and Community Development, Prince Rashid and Prince Ismail also performed the prayer. Afterwards, the King of Morocco and the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, accompanied by a number of sheikhs and officials, visited the tomb of the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. Around 40% of teenagers and 20% of 6 to 10-year-olds here in the UAE are overweight or obese. That's according to the latest study. The Public Health Research Center at New York University, Abu Dhabi, revealed the findings, with Dr. Abdi Shakur Abdul, an associate director and author of the study, stating that parental involvement is a key factor in the deterrence and management of childhood obesity. Therefore, parental recognition of weight problems are vital. The findings of the study also indicate that a higher BMI percentage among children is directly associated with higher blood pressure levels, and that the obesity epidemic is likely to become a sign for chronic diseases in the future. The annual Clean Up UAE drive, organised by the Emirates Environmental Group, started earlier today here in Dubai. Now, in its 13th edition, the event continues to attract an increasing number of volunteers as environmental awareness is on the rise. By 8 a.m. this morning, participants from companies, government agencies, as well as residents were already at the cleanup site. Following its success last year, which collected 112 tonnes of waste, the Emirates Environmental Group chairperson, Habiba Al-Marashi, raised the target this year. According to Al-Marashi, the initiative has been a great platform that engages everyone in an effort to help the environment and continue to raise awareness. The multicultural community in the UAE was widely represented with the event's kickoff in Dubai. The cleanup will cover areas including deserts, beaches and the marine environment. Alongside the event, EEG will also hold workshops, competitions and waste education.
We are very happy that we are conducting the 13th cycle of the Clean Up UAE in continuation of the celebration of the country's 43rd National Day. And we are opening the event with the Emirate of Dubai today on the 6th of December. And we will be continuing each day in one emirate. We will conclude it on the 12th of December in the Emirate of Ajman. It will be accompanied by a big tree planting activity as well. We had more than 3,500 participants in this site. And as we speak, there are around 11 other sites taking place in Dubai. And the total number of people participating in the Emirate of Dubai is more than 11,000 people. And the total number of participants all over the country, of course including the Abu Dhabi, the capital, is more than 114,000 people, and that was the target that we had set. And we are very proud that the community has responded to our call and answered our call and have registered in big numbers.
In 2013, over 45,000 participants took part in the cleanup campaign. Also, the president of the UN Global Compact Network in the Gulf states, Al-Marashi, says that the event has evolved into something more for participants than just the actual cleanup.
This is the first time we participate in the UAE Cleanup Day. We think it's a fantastic initiative. And we think it's a wonderful opportunity for us to give something back to this wonderful country and to what it has given to us.
This is the first time doing this in UAE, UAE cleanup, and it's really nice and honored to do this. And it's a way back from what we are getting, so it's a pleasure.
I've come here to help clean up the desert. It's a good job to do. Somebody has to do it, so why not? It's a day out. Get out in the sun, fresh air, good for you.
Dubai visitors and residents had the chance to ride in a supercar this weekend, as one of the highlights of this year's Dubai Motor Festival was a supercar taxi fleet. There were 10 exotic cars in total, each worth 1 million dirhams and above, including a Ferrari California, a Lamborghini Aventador, a Rolls-Royce Wraith, a Mercedes SLS AMG, a Bentley Continental GT, a Mercedes G63, an Audi R8, a stretch Mercedes G-Class, among others. Today, the luxury cars picked up customers from the Mercato Mall and also from the Dubai International Airport Terminal 3, and then took them to their desired destination within the city. Women's health and well-being continues to receive attention at Nutrima's 11th edition of the Women's Show. Following its successful run last year, the event this year is focusing on female infertility and fitness. Nutrima Advertising LLC founder and show organizer Rima Sayer Janho says that the yearly initiative is critical in raising awareness about women's health issues, as well as educating women and families. According to Janho, the Women's Show combines entertainment, education, health and fitness tips, fashion and more as they target women of various ages and nationalities. Last year, around 500 women attended the event, which focused on health awareness as well as disease management and prevention. This year's speakers at the event included Dr. Jihan Abdul Kadir from the American Association of Cosmetic Surgery Hospital, who discussed beauty, while Dr. Diana Kayal from Bourne Hall Clinic highlighted the problem of infertility, which she says is common to the region.
Fertility treatments are very popular in the UAE, basically because infertility in this part of the world is more common than in other parts, and it affects about 1 in 5 couples around this region. This is essentially due to the fact that more diseases exist around here, such as diabetes, obesity, polycystic ovaries. On top of the diseases and the real infertility problems, the social pressure on couples make them want to conceive earlier than what should be done in general.
The topics that we are raising today are nowadays topic, like the infertility, the IVF, the solution for such problems that many ladies are facing in our society. The second topic is related to the inner and outer beauty.
And finally, looking to other news now, the spirit of giving and sharing came in the form of the longest row of Stollen cake on Friday, as the Kempinski Hotel and the Mall of the Emirates held their 9th annual Stollen charity cake. The Kempinski Hotel and the Mall of the Emirates kicked off the festive season with the longest string of German Stollen cake to date, which measures up to 650 metres. The Stollen, a festive variety of the traditional German fruit cake, drew in families, residents and tourists who found the cake irresistible, along with the opportunity to help those who are less fortunate. According to organisers, they look forward to this initiative as much as residents, as it allows them to engage everyone in giving back to the community, while also enjoying the cake themselves, of course. A team of 30 chefs took 5 weeks of preparations with the help of over 50 volunteer team members. This year, the proceeds from the charity cake sale will benefit the Dubai Centre for Special Needs. Each slice was sold off for 5 dirhams apiece, while a whole loaf sold for 100 dirhams. Last year saw the cake stretch to 600 metres and raise 87,990 dirhams for charity. So hopefully the larger cake this year will raise even more money for such a great cause.
It's a very important initiative and event. We're giving something back to the community and helping Dubai Centre and Special Needs to improve their facilities and programs. And in the previous years, we had a very successful numbers. We started in 2006 until today. We have collected more than 400,000 dirhams goes to the charity.